As always, before we start the episode, let's see how the leaderboard in the prediction looks. Stafford Bantams still leads, although his gap's now down to 3 points. R. Carroll is now joined in second place by Pablo, who jumps 1 place, and Gascoigne, who jumps 6 places. Still pretty tight though, all down the league, and with 35 games left to play, plus potentially playoffs, still plenty of time for this all to change. And if you want to take part, information is in the description, including the entry thread for the next match. And now let's roll the titles. We've got the Player of the Month awards here, and George Taft from Cambridge takes it. However, Clayton Donaldson came second and Anthony O'Connor third. I'm actually not sure how, as both Donaldson and O'Connor have higher average ratings than him. However, having 2 of the 3 is pretty good. It shows how well we've been playing. Hopefully next month we can get the first, second and third. The Young Player of the Year, Daniel Kemp of Stevenage takes it. And then Sam Smith of Cambridge comes second. But Glenn Middleton for us comes third. Again, he had the highest average rating. Both did score more goals than him though, so maybe that's why they edged it. We do win one of the monthly awards though, where I win the Manager of the Month with a 100% win ratio. We've now lost Sally Ismail for 1 to 2 days. He should actually be back for the next game, but we wouldn't be using him anyway, so that's not too much of an issue. We are picking up an awful lot of knocks though recently, so we need to hope that stops, because we've got a quite small squad and some of our reserves are not good enough. This injury is a lot more of a problem. Callum Cook's been one of our best players. He's out for 6 to 9 days, definitely misses the next game. We're already having to play a winger in central midfield, because our only other central midfielders are Akpan, Devine and Anderson, and none of them are good enough really. Devine and Akpan will probably have to fill in. Just have to hope we don't get any more central midfield injuries in the coming weeks, because we're going to be a bit stretched. And this is just what we didn't need. Anderson now also picks up a knock. Tight hip hamstring. Out for 2 days, but the next game is in 1 day, so we've lost another option. So here we are. Welcome to match day 12. We're at Valley Parade, where we're playing Swindon Town. We are firm favourites to win this. We are first, they are 7th. We've missing, as we already know, Ben Richards Everton, Callum Cook. Henley is doubtful, won't be playing, and Reeves is also unlikely to play. They are missing Adam May. The team we're going to go with is McGee in goal, Miller at right back, the 2 O'Connors at centre back. Wood comes in for Henley, now he's served his suspension at left back. Pritchard keeps his midfield place, and Devine comes in and replace Cook. Victor Middleton stay on the wings, and Donaldson and McCartan up top. O'Donnell's on the bench. Alfie Dawson is there as backup for Wood. French, Akpan, Guthrie, Conley, and Novak are the rest. For team talk, we're going to go with we'll go passionate, and I'm going to go, I fully expect you to keep the run going. For the defence, I'm going to go passionate and I have faith in you, and I'll probably do the same with the rest of them. Yeah, we're definitely on the midfield, and yeah, we'll go to the same for the attack. Got most of them in green. Kind of ball, plays it back to Wood, who plays it forward to Middleton. Middleton with a good ball behind the defence. Donaldson's onto it. Donaldson can't get cross over and wins the corner. Good move though. McGee with the long ball forward finds Middleton. Middleton with a good ball over the top of the defence. Donaldson's in. Donaldson scores. A good early goal. Just 4 minutes on the clock. That's a good start. On the replay, if we watch, McGee plays forward to Middleton. Middleton's actually taking mark, but actually gets the yard of space and plays a brilliant ball into Donaldson. And Donaldson hits it to near side the keeper. Keeper probably would feel he should do better, but it was a good finish. And we're 1-0 up. Doty on the ball. Leaps it out to the left where Musgrave gets on the ball. He takes on Mela and gets a shot away, but McGee holds it. Mela with the throw. Good find Donaldson in space. Donaldson nods it on. McCartan shoots straight at the keeper. That was unlucky. Offside though, so wouldn't have counted. Mela with the throw. Finds Devine. Devine looks up but can't find anyone. So plays it back to O'Connor. O'Connor plays it to Powdy. Powdy sweeps it out to Middleton. Middleton takes on his man. Shoots. Good strike, but the defender gets in the way and blocks it. It's over on the ball. Loses control though, and Wood clears it down the line. Donaldson takes it and brilliantly turns his man. Cuts inside, tries to cross the ball, but it's headed away. Devine picks it up though. Devine could run forward, but he hesitates and he gets the ball robbed off him. Pushes on the ball, turns on it and finds a good ball to Devine. Devine strides forward and keeps going. Plays a good ball into DeVitt, who plays back to Devine. Devine then switches out to the left to Middleton, nods it down to Donaldson, and back to Middleton. Middleton tries to cross, but it's blocked. Falls to Wood on the edge of the box. Smashes the ball goalwards, but Conroy throws his body in the way of it and blocks it. Middleton picks up the ball, drives forward, plays it out to Donaldson. Donaldson spots Wood on the overlap. Wood puts the cross in. McCartan to DeVitt. DeVitt. Good goal, that. Brilliantly played by the team. So as you can see, as soon as Middle gets the ball, Wood is going on the overlap. Donaldson has pulled out wide, but then sees Wood, and Wood then with a good cross. McCartan's calm and plays it to DeVitt, and DeVitt with a really good finish. DeVitt with a free kick, fairly sent. Can you do something good with this? He puts it in, finds Powdy, who's got acres and can't keep his head down. Donaldson intercepts the ball and drives forward. The defence just back off him, encouraging him to drive forward further. Good ball in Donaldson. Donaldson gets the yard and shoots, but the keeper saves it. Powdy plays it forward to Middleton. Middleton plays the ball first time. Donaldson tight angle, but forces the keeper to make a save. Going to come in from Wood, puts it into centre, and the referee's blown for a penalty. Not sure what that's for. Let's have a close look at this. So he gets shoved by Broadbent, does Donaldson. So clear penalty, and it's a good chance to make this 3-0 now. And Donaldson steps up, taking it himself. Takes a few steps back, runs up, hits it right in the bottom of the right hand corner. The keeper can't save it, even though he went the right direction. 3-0 now. We certainly weren't expecting this kind of result at the beginning of the day. Should have been a tight one. Ben does the ball at his feet, looks up, plays it long, but the whistle goes for half time. Stats wise, 8 shots to 1. We've had more shots at times in the first half, but we've been clinical. We've had 3 clear-cut chances and scored 3 goals. We've had 75% of passes. That's a bit down, probably because of no Cook. Tackles we won 100%, but so have they. And we've won 67% of our headers, which is an improvement. Our best player's been Donaldson, obviously, with his 2 goals. Devine is struggling, which isn't a surprise. He's not good enough for team talk. We're going to have to go passionate, and I'm very happy. It's the only option we can go, and everyone's happy, so that's all we have to do. Surprisingly, when you look at the average rating at half time, only really DeVitt, Middleton, Donaldson have great average ratings. So a bunch of them need to really step up a bit, because being 3-0 up, we should be all in green, apart from maybe the keeper. Isgrove gets a bit of space and drives forward and goes past Wood with ease. Drills the shot towards McGee, but McGee saves it. Wood standing over the corner, puts it in, but it's pretty poor and it's cleared with ease. And Isgrove is breaking, and I don't know who that was, but totally sells himself. Isgrove is running into space. He's going to go away. Here it is. He does. Good break, but poor defending by us. Got caught cold at the start of the second half. You can see here, all our players in, I think it's Mella, just totally sells himself and just lets him run. And it's still got a lot to do. The keeper narrows the angle, but it's a good finish. We really need to knuckle down and concentrate now, because we cannot throw a 3-0 lead away. Another corner from us here. Wood puts it in and Donaldson heads it home. That's his hat-trick. A bit weird Wood keeps taking the corners. It's usually Middleton's job. Thought maybe he was just taking them on the right-hand side, but he's taking them on the left as well. But anyway, good cross. And Donaldson just leaps like a salmon and heads it home. Gets his hat-trick. Having got his hat-trick, I think it's now time to give Donaldson a rest, or we'll bring Novak on for him. Going to move DeVitt in the centre instead of Devine as well. Up him around here. And then we'll bring on Connolly, and we'll bring him on for Devine. Finally, let's make the third sub. Connor's on the yellow card. He's going to miss next game for 5 yellows. That's a cup game, so it doesn't matter. So let's bring French on. Yates picks the ball up in channel. Plays it back to Doherty. Doherty plays a great ball into Yates. Yates is in the box. Yates shoots, but it's too soft and the keeper saves it. Going for Swindon. Caddis finds Yates, who does well to beat his defender. Keeps going forward. Pulls the ball back to Caddis. Caddis plays it to Grant. Grant then finds Yates, who's got a bit of space. He can get crossing this time. It's headed clear by French, but only as far as Doherty, and then it's Grove. McGee with safe hands, though. Keeper plays it long. Headed down by Yates to Doherty. Doherty finds Hope. Hope goes past Mella. Mella with a great recovery tackle. Ball forward looking for Novak, but Grant wins the header. Drops to Middleton though. Cuts inside. Shoots, but he pulls it wide. Fires on the left. Plays it into Grant. Grant plays a wonderful ball between defenders. Hope goes to the byline. The angle's tight and his shot is saved. Doherty plays the ball over the top of Mellor and Hope's in again. Hope shoots. Keeper makes a bit of a meal of it and it goes for a corner. Mellor tries forward with the ball. He's tackled by Hope and then goes to Palmer. Palmer switches it out to Caddis, who finds Isgrove. Isgrove then plays back to Caddis. Caddis has got some space here. Caddis puts his cross in and he finds Yates. And Yates heads over the bar. Swindon have been dangerous for the last 10 minutes. Hope running down the left, puts his foot on the ball, looks across the field, plays it across, but well read by Middleton. Middleton's now charging forward. Finds the ball across to Connolly. Connolly's charging into the box. Shoots. He had more time than he realised, and the shot was weak in the end. Connolly gets the ball, looks up, tries to play it over the top of defence, but the ref's blown whistle for full time. Good win there, 4-1. Team talk. This is going to be a fairly obvious, passionate, and well done, lads. And that should be enough. Swindon certainly got better in the second half, where it was 12 shots to us to 10 to them. So it was a lot closer. We had 3 clear-cut chances, though. They had 1 in the second half. They dominated possession. They had more passes. We did better on tackles, and we better on headers. Most of our players did quite well. Pritchard actually struggled, did worse than Devine. Mellor, as normal, was a bit error-prone, although Connor Wood on the other side made more mistakes, although he did have a key pass and an assist. Middleton also made a few mistakes, but that's quite normal for him as well. Man of the match and fully deserved was Donaldson. His 3 goals, and he also had a key pass. That was absolutely brilliant performance, and he got 9.5 for it. All round, though, a pretty decent performance by everyone. Elsewhere, we saw Cambridge and Macclesfield draw 1-1. Colchester beat Stevenage 1-0. Crewe and Exeter drew 0-0. Forest Green got another win and won 3-0. Grimsby beat Mansfield 3-1. Newport won 6-2 against Carlisle. There was 3 goals for Newport in the 90th minute. He had 90 plus 1 Matt, 90 plus 2 Matt, and 90 plus 3 Bennett. Northampton drew 2-2 against Leyton Orient. Oldham and Cheltenham drew 1-1. Plymouth won 2-1 against Scunthorpe. Port Vale failed to win again with a 1-1 draw against Morecambe. And Walsall and Salford drew 2-2. League table wise, that leaves us 6 points clear ahead of Plymouth in second and 8 points ahead of Forest Green in third. Newport, who have the last playoff position, are already 11 points behind us. So we should be able to get a playoff position at least. But we should go on and win this. Anyway, in the next episode, we'll be taking on Morecambe away from home. In between that, we've got a match in the leasing.com trophy against Doncaster. We'll show you the highlights of that, but that'll be it. So the next episode will be on Friday the 17th of April 2020 at 8 PM BST. That's when you have to get your Prediction League entries in by. The thread is in the description. And for anyone who hasn't already taken part, still time to get involved. Just go and read the how to play thread that's in the description. And then go to the entry thread and make your prediction. It's free to enter, just create a forum account. And with that, if you could like and subscribe, that would be great. And we will see you next time.